Hi guys, what's going on? So as you know, I recently reached 100 ceiling fans and I thought this would be a good time just to do a quick recap of the whole collection, show you literally everything. So starting the dining room, we've obviously got the Emerson crown, and I'm going through all the installs in my house as well because they are my fans too. Despite what my parents think, they are also my fans. Out here we've got the Casablanca Lanai and the what is this? The Regency Cabana. It's a very forgettable fan. It's not the best performer. I'm actually looking to replace it with something someday. And the box fan is out here, that Holmes black box fan, because we gave it to my neighbor who needed it. And we didn't need it. Its main purpose was to blow off the floor, but it wasn't an angled fan, so it didn't do that at all. So we just gave it away. It's not a vintage fan either, so I had no problem with getting rid of it. Anyways, moving on upstairs. In this bedroom, we've got the Hunter Auberville. The only difference here is that the chain, I just extended it because I had the extra length from the original. I was sick of it being in my way, so I just did that. And then here is the Emerson Penbook Select. If you're wondering why that chain was in the way, it's because I didn't want to put it in the big jar with all the other ones, since it was specific to a certain fob. And it was just sitting in the pull chain pile. But anyways, here we are in the bedroom. On the ceiling, we have the Craft Made Decorative. This is something different that wasn't in the last collection tour, but I really love this fan, and until it fails, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I'm also gonna go and cycle through all the main portable fans, including the Dominion, the Holmes, the GE, the Eskimo, the other Holmes, that little blue thing, the Little Room Essentials, the Mini Breeze from Fanimation, the Duracraft, the Kenmore, the Superior Electric, sorry, and then this little flower fan, and then just some boxes and other stuff. And another milestone that I hit was 900 catalogs. That's right, I now have over 900 catalogs. And then there is the Lakewood, I believe that's an S223. The ones I have downstairs I think are P223s. There we've got a bunch of pull chain fobs and some blade samples and other stuff. As you can see, there's quite a few more Casablanca pull chains there than there used to be, and there's a good reason for that. There we've got a little Massey fan, a Windmere fan, an Emerson Hasek fan, a Holmes Too Cool, this Windmere pedestal fan, and then this Panasonic pedestal fan with a bunch of swag on it. I've also got actually no I don't, never mind, I lied. The hat's right there. And then I've also got a Big Ass Fans and a Fanimation t-shirt and a shirt from one of my local showrooms somewhere in the closet. There I've got a little Jerkcraft fan, very similar to that Windmere one. We've got the Ambassador, the Handy Breeze, the Coronado fan, and then what I believe is an Arctic Air. Then right there, we have a Fanimation Blush Breeze and a brochure stand and some other stuff. Here is the binder wall. I say binder wall, more like the binder shelf, but it is now totally full, which looks pretty cool. The collection is really starting to take shape the way I want it to. And then the only other thing is just that jade stone shade. Kind of want to find something that I could just put that individual thing on. And then of course there's that ceiling medallion back there and the big bin or little file holder. I put all my manuals in there instead of in the boxes, so in case I ever need to access it for something else, it is there. And now we'll go downstairs to the basement where the bulk of the collection is, because quite frankly it's the only place that can support so many ceiling fans. Here we are. Did leave the lights on for you so it would be bright when I came down here. Excuse the noise, but I don't really want to turn these things off. This thing's all of a sudden gone back up because I had the power off down here for a while, and that definitely will cause the humidity to go back up. Anyways, so we've got the SMC Laguna here, new in box. We got that Black & Decker Silent Force Turbo fan, whatever it is. Got the Super Electric box fan, some parts, the Blizzard fan, parts of the carriage house. I believe back here I've also got the Casablanca Duluth and that Zephyr from Casablanca with the dead board. I'm going to convert that to 3-speed someday. Everything else back here is light bulbs, glass, or other parts. And then there's just the chandelier and that little fan I made when I was a kid. That doesn't actually work. Back here, there's a Coca-Cola fan from Sportscast made by Halsey. There's also a Minka traditional concept back here and a couple empty boxes. The rest of these boxes here all have glass in them. Just a couple drawings I did of some fans. There's the Dead Stealth. I'm still going to do something to that. Here we've got blades, light kits, and the Turna fan. And more blades, blade arms. Those aren't fan stuff. Got parts, extra canopies and hang screws, wire nuts, screwdrivers, extra parts. And then I'll take you back here, where we've got the Fanimation Palisade, 2 Lakewood S223s. They're 2 different generations. And then what I believe is like a 201 or 202. It's one of the brace bladers with the speed switch in the back. I can't remember what the model number is. I wrote it down somewhere because I went looking for an identical one so I could properly identify it. Just an extra grate, and then there's back there. Anyways, and I'll go ahead, show you all the fans out here. Last goes here's turn of the century, Casablanca Halogen Star. That is an Evergo Roma 5th generation, a Sigma distributing fan, don't know much about that one. 1984 Four Seasons Gallery, that has got the, I believe it's called a fan lifter and the K1S, is it? Light lifter fixture. And we got a Slumber 3 5-blade Four Seasons there from 89. Encon Cran fan, Monte Carlo Peninsula, Hunter Biarritz SMC U52. Dane 56-inch industrial made by possibly Weatherite. Then we've got that Evergo 4E3LW, Sierra Turbo 2, random motor, 2 Robinson Myers originals. Neither of them are reverse air, they're just standard originals. One of them's got the isolation ring though. Anyways, we got the North Coast Antigua, the Supreme Mark IV, the Monte Carlo Designer Supreme 3, the Emerson 1895 4.5 blade, Casablanca Spirit Saturn, Hampton Bay Carriage House 2 motor. They've got the South Pacific Supreme Mark 9 heater. The other craft-made decorative I have, the Hunter Auberge, the North Coast Aruba, 2 Whisper Fan 3s from, obviously, Homestead, Turn of the Century Riviera. There we have got a Design House Manhattan, a Ritz Petite. I believe that's a 3rd generation Evergo Roma. Then we've got an Emerson Premium, one of the older ones, Halsey Footprint Vent, Emerson Northwind, Emerson Northwind Hardwood. We got a New Tone Century there, later Emerson Premium, but it doesn't have an uplight. Casablanca Delta Zephyr looking thing, SMC Diamond Crystal. There is a Classic Concepts Dynasty, Casablanca Artisan, Hunter, I believe those are called. The, can't remember, it's Summerlin, that's it. And we've also got the CEC George in there. Then we've got this Lakewood HV18, one of the last American-made ones. Those boxes are empty, then there's just light kits and big bowls in there. In there, we've got spare catalogs and other stuff, and light kits, and the other one I've got glass for the Saturn or something. There we've got a Vaxel / Air Rider silhouette. It could also be the whatever turn of the century called it when they were sold at Menards. Blade Select blades, long down rods, and the Dayton blades. Fans that are back here right now are the Panama Halo. That's right, the Panama Halo, and you'll see why in a second. Then the New Tone Elegance, the Casablanca Lady Delta, the Casablanca Panama 5 IntelliTouch, and then there's also a Forever fan back there, and just light kits and boxes and stuff. And there's the parts I painted for the Sigma. Don't know if you saw those, but they turned out really good. Moving on to the ceiling. Emerson Northwind 29, Hampton Bay Medilli, and big reveal, the Solo from Minka Air moved into this location. It's my 100th fan. I thought it deserved something special, so I put it up here on a permanent location. It'll be here for probably about a year, at least, before I decide to switch it out. In about a year, I might even decide to switch that Northwind out too, but for now, this is what the display looks like. I'm really happy with how this looks. It's a beautiful fan. It moves great air, and I really did think it deserved to be installed, so here it is. And this is where it will reside for quite a while. And I do believe that concludes everything. My first take, I skipped a couple fans, but I actually think I actually named them all this time, and I said actually a bunch there, but yeah, I actually did name them all, so, and didn't forget any, so that's terrific. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video, and I guess I will see you at 200 fans. That'll be a long time away, though. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.